Okay, so there I was in the petrol station just to fill up the bike, and today, hello, how you doing, you alright? I don't think she recognised me. And basically today, taking advantage of the gorgeous weather, because it's blue skies and it's actually, dare I say it, quite warm. So it also gives me the opportunity to try out some else of the new kit. So today I'm testing out the new Kevlar jeans and my new helmet. And it's already very strange. I've caught myself a couple of times in the white lid, and it's, you know, it's very very peculiar after being used to a black helmet for about 2 years of riding. Anyway, about to go back into town before going out onto the bike proper to meet up with Pete. As he's doing a few bits and bobs before he goes on holiday, and we're going to meet up for a coffee, which would be quite nice. I mean, look at it, look at the weather, it's phenomenal. Here we are, just popped into town, as I said, to get a coffee, and here he is, Mr. Riley.
Not my glory.
Yeah, he's still alive and he's still biking, but we just haven't been out.
Every day.
Just haven't been out together. But how are you? You okay?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Yeah. Would you
enjoying this lovely weather?
And we have the lovely Jess with us as well, in all her glory. So we've just popped into town for a coffee, and I'm just about to head back out again on the road, and my hands are shaking quite a lot and I can't stop them shaking. But anyway, thank you very much for letting me film you both. Wave to the camera, just there we go. And I'll speak to you soon. Okay, that was Pete just going, and just finished having a coffee with him and Jess, which was a nice surprise. And I was just listening back to some of the stuff I was recording on the way into town, and unfortunately it was a complete fail on this helmet. So I'm going to have to stick to vlogging in my black helmet. Bit of a shame, but it's one of those things. So hopefully I'm just going to do a quick lap around town and recover the stuff that I was talking about before I got here, and then go from there. So yeah, today is obviously a lovely day for a ride, but it's also a chance to try out a couple of other things that I've bought recently. Number one is the white helmet that I'm sporting, and number two is the Kevlar jeans, which I'm really pleased with. But again, it's a bit of a weird sensation riding with pads in my knees, but it's just something I'm going to get used to over time. The traffic is looking rather bad. Let's hope it's not too bad further around. Further around town. But yeah, some of the stuff I was talking about earlier was basically about vlogging itself. And how on the face of it, it sounds quite easy, you know, talking when riding, but the reality of it is quite opposite, as it's not a very natural thing to do, or it's not a natural thing for me to do. You've got to think about what to say. There's obviously a level of paranoia because you're talking to yourself, and I don't care what anyone said, that's a pretty unnatural thing to do. And it's not like when you're talking in a car, as no one can hear you. You shut off, in your nice little bubble in a car, and and that's that. But when you're on a bike, everybody can hear you. Like right now with traffic lights, if people walk past me, they'll be able to hear me. And let's face it, it looks a bit ridiculous. And plus, you're having a one-sided conversation, so you have to talk as if you are actually talking to somebody. So yeah, it's a tough thing to do. And in my back of my head, I'm always thinking, is this interesting? Or is this just a bunch of gibberish? I like to think some of it's interesting, and from some of the feedback I've received over time, I think some of you out there find it interesting, such as YouTube user Hori Rider. I hope I pronounced that right. So he regularly comments on my videos, and I always appreciate that, as well as Jason. Jason's a relatively new subscriber, and he's very enthusiastic about what I put together, and it is very much appreciated. So a big thank you to you guys, and I hope you enjoy both this video and the stuff that will be coming up over the next 12 months.
The other thing about vlogs is knowing what to say. You know, I don't know how other vloggers do it. I don't know if they go out and just talk about what's on their mind at that particular moment, or if they plan on what they're going to talk about. I do the latter. I can't just go out. I need to have a couple of points or subjects. I do it every time I go out when I know I'm going to be vlogging. It's something I need to do, otherwise there'll be lots of ums and ers. So I need to have a starting point. Case in point today, vlogs and how I approach them. So I just have a subject, and then from there, I ramble on, and obviously sometimes trip over other subjects as we go along. You know, traffic really is bad. The reason I'm doing this is going around town again is that it's going to be relatively slow going around here, and hopefully you're going to be able to hear what I'm talking about. That's the plan anyway. So yeah, I'd be interested to hear from any other vlogger out there about how they go about doing their videos. I mean, if you plan them, if you write down notes, you know, any pointers or anything I should be doing, you know, when I do my videos. Anything like that would be very much appreciated. But anyway, I think that's pretty much the main gist of what I was talking about before as I left the petrol station earlier. So I'm going to leave it there, wrap it up, and bring in some music for you guys to listen to as I head out of town. So thanks for listening, and I'll be back with you soon.
Okay, just ridden into Harmer Hill. It's just outside of Shrewsbury, and I pulled into the Bridgewater Arms for a coffee and to warm myself up, because although it's blue skies and very pleasant. It's still quite chilly, but I came here today because it's a place where I grew up when I was a kid. It's where my mum and dad moved to when they first moved into England from Jersey, and I literally grew up here in my formative years when I was a little toddler, and some of my earliest memories are from a little cottage just down the road, just down there. So it's a nice place to come out to, and a nice set of twisty roads leading through. But it's literally just a little dot on the map, and it's just a bit of fun coming here after all this time. But I'm just about to head back into Shrewsbury and wrap this video up, as the sun's pretty much dying on me now. It's heading down, so I'm going to try and get back while it's still light. But yeah, I think I'll leave it there, and I'll see you guys back at the Cricket House. Okay, there we go. I'm back in one piece, back at the Cricket House. Another great ride, actually. It's the first really great ride I've had of this year, which really makes me want more. So I'm really keen to get back out there. The bike is an absolute state because the roads are really wet, but it was worth it, totally worth it. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching it, and thanks for coming along. And I guess I'll see you on the next one. So I'll speak to you all soon. Take care.